You live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me.
Oh, we are now.
Oh. Oh, what's up, people? Can we get all like large?
We're large and in charge.
No, but like, yeah.
Like
See?
that.
I like that. Thanks, man.
No problem.
All right.
Anything for you, buddy.
Sorry, guys. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? What?
Casey's comment.
Where?
Casey Burke.
I'm looking. Where? Oh. Jesus Christ.
That's why we were a little late, because we didn't want to have another hot balls moment.
Yeah, we weren't going to have any delay problems today.
Look at Ryan's comment.
What?
We got fucking Kurt Angle over here.
Well, no, hold on. Ryan, I'll explain. Okay, I'll explain. Ashley, what's going on? Ashley's here. Linda's here. Caleb's here. CJ's here. Holla. Gay's here.
Got everybody
here.
fucking here.
CJ. All right, guys, with the hot balls. Come on, can we let last week be last week?
No, we can't.
Kind of just, roll with it a little bit. Can we just, let that fade?
Maybe I'll get, hashtag hot balls tattooed right here, so every time, I'll just be like, ugh.
I mean, if you want to get hot balls on your arm, bro, that's all you.
What?
You'd be okay with that.
The phrase hot
Hashtag
balls, yes.
Hot balls on your arm.
It'd be funny as fuck.
Okay, well, on to the next one. Well, I wanted to prove, not that I wanted to prove, but I wanted to show you guys, because I know, how, we always talk in the past and all that shit and everything like that. We always, mention, the zombie 5Ks that I used to run and all that stuff and everything like that, all pre-Ryan. He didn't get to have any fun with that kind of stuff. But anyway, I just want to show you guys some proof that I've survived many times. So if you want to survive in the Z-Pac, I've got medals to show it. These are all survival medals. Survival. I got the big one because I absolutely killed this one. Came in top whatever. All survivals. So that's what it's about. Take off my medals now. What? Why?
CJ and Casey.
Where? It's a trend now? I can totally see Ryan with hot balls. He's wearing sweatpants tonight. I went to shorts.
Sweatpants? I like the way you said that.
They did. He went to sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Also, real quick.
Sweaty balls.
Real quick, I want to show off some fabulous art that we got from Daphne. Daphne's handle. Let's look up Daphne's handle.
You got it.
Real quick, for those of you guys who might not follow her or know her yet.
You should be.
She does edits and stuff like that. Really cool edits. Walking Dead stuff. She does. I have some stuff here from Lost. Here, show this stuff up. Show that up. Stuff from Lost that she's done, and from Sons of Anarchy that she's done. So trying to find. Let me just do a quick search on Daphne here. Okay, so Daphne's.
Ryan had it before you did.
What? Oh, all right. Well, thanks, Guy. He's probably searching right on his freaking computer or whatever. Actually, no. I know why. Because he's a huge follower of her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They're friends. How we met Daphne was through Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we became friends.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to Hercules, we became friends with Daphne. That's Daphne's handle that Hercules just posted. She does edits and stuff like
Michelle's
that.
Here.
Oh, hey. Did you bring your bells?
She brought her hot balls.
She brought her hot balls. I feel like they've been holding this in for a week.
Oh, absolutely. They've been storing their hot balls ready for you. It's like Pookie. It just kind of stuck.
Anyway, so hold on. This is Daphne for you guys who might not know her, but this is Daphne here. She sent us a picture of her in the hot red beast mode tee. She gave us a Glen edit. Really, really cool. I know they're far away, and you guys probably can't see them that well, but I wanted to display them for everybody.
Worst comes to worst, we can take pictures after the podcast and post them to Twitter.
I did. As soon as I got them.
Oh, okay, cool.
But this is a nice edit. It's got everybody on it. It's got Rick, Gregory, Daryl, Jesus, Daniel Newman, JDM, and Ezekiel. This one in the far corner has pretty much all the same people on it as well, including Maggie and Carol and Michonne. So really cool.
Say Michelle saved her balls for you.
It's very nice. Balls of hotness. This is good. We're off to a stellar start. The podcast. I'm trying to just, move us forward. And, Yeah,
hey man, publicity.
We get stuck in the past with my balls being hot. And can I hold on? Since this was wait, real quick. Since this was supposed to be off camera, why'd you retract her message? What'd she say?
I don't know.
Oh, Linda, you can't do that. You can't delete messages once you post them.
Casey, great balls of fire.
All right. Let me just break this down for everybody since... What up, Lucy? Thanks for, coming back after being out for like 2 weeks. Whatever.
Yeah, Lucy, what the fuck?
No, wait, hold on. Beast Teabaggin got hot balls.
Thank you, Donna.
Leave it to Donna to go from like the hot balls, and this raises it a notch by adding teabagging. Right? Just saying. One Shenna of the hot balls. So I'm glad you guys are having a really great time right now. I want to talk about the show we love. Can we get into that? Can we get into 8-3, please? Are we allowed to do this?
Let's do it.
All right. A lot of questions were being thrown around. Theories were being thrown around.
A lot of shit just happened. Period.
And a lot of shit just what? Whatever. A lot of stuff went down. Period. You're right. A lot of stuff happened in 8-3. So I'll bring up just a few things that we were talking about because I posted a poll.
Yep.
And I said, who do you think the mole is? Now I put Dwight, I put Enid, and I put Gabriel, Father Gabriel. Everybody went with Dwight. Dwight led the way after the poll was over. Father Gabriel came in last. Enid came in second.
I don't buy it that Dwight would turn on Rick and them. I just don't.
Yeah.
Everything that happened with his wife, I think that set him off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see him slipping back into I am Negan mode.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if out of those three, the most likely would be Enid.
You're going to go with Enid?
Either that or I actually liked Ryan's theory.
Well, that's what I wanted to touch on that. I wanted to talk about Ryan's theory.
Yeah.
Probably one of the more solid ones we've had, besides the one with Gabriel. Now, I know that everybody wants to get all up in arms about Father Gabriel and no, he's changed so much and everything, but I want to pull an article. I saved it. I know I did. Mm-hmm.
I swear, we do our homework.
Yeah, I really did. I saved it. I kind of swore I clicked save.
I slicked.
Anyway, it was an article that was done, and they talk about how
Diane, the bow and arrow woman. That's who Ryan thinks it
is.
That's
so. You know what? We'll go. We're going to cover Hercules' theory first.
Yep.
We'll go through his first. Now, Herc is saying Diane because a couple reasons, and they're good, valid points. He said, "I've been looking into the spy thing that we were talking about." He said, "I think it could be Diane from the Kingdom." He goes,
Yep.
"The woman with woman with the bow." So yeah, she strategically made sure she was with Jesus and Morgan and not King Ezekiel when the group got slaughtered.
Yeah.
So I naturally wrote. I was like, "Oh, good call. That's a good thing to go with." He said, "I don't know, but I don't know, but she's been getting time on camera a lot, and it's weird she wouldn't go with Ezekiel." So, it's solid.
It is.
I mean, and it made me go back to that episode and like kind of like look at see it happen. And yeah, I mean, listen,
my biggest thing is that we don't know enough about Enid and her background. We don't know enough about what happened to her before she got to Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
So when she was with her parents, right, and her parents died.
Yes.
So we don't know what happened to her after her parents died. Mm-hmm. We know she wandered around for a while.
Ate a turtle.
Yeah, she did. But we also don't know like what happened to her right before she got there. I mean, she could have been intercepted by Negan, and he could have twisted her mind in any 10 different ways.
Yeah.
And if he did, she could have been a mole this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, it does seem like Negan is always one or two steps ahead of the rest of everybody else. And like when Rick and them do things, it doesn't surprise him.
He moved the guns, and like we were trying to say, he moved the guns. They knew that they were coming, and he moved the guns. So how did he know they were coming? Who was with them? The reason why I said that is Gabriel. Gabriel's, with him.
Yeah.
I mean, or what was with him. The only thing that doesn't make sense is, I know they have radios, right? They do have radios. The Saviors.
Yep.
They have radios. So even if he's locked up and can't get out with Gabriel, he still has a radio, and he can use radio for contact. Now, the other thing would be Tiffany. Tiff said she had her own little theory. I'm trying to make sure I scroll to the right moment when we started talking about it. She said, "What if Negan moved the guns because he suspected his own mole? He suspected his own mole and is trying to figure out who. Could be a stretch, but you never know." So what she's saying is he's moving stuff around. So do you think that he suspects maybe Dwight? Do you think he thinks that he has a mole inside of his own nest, so to speak?
So you think that he's made Dwight?
I don't know if he's made Dwight. I'm just saying, she's basically saying, what if he moved the guns because he suspects his own mole? Like he's got somebody inside that's a mole. Like he's got, like, you know what I mean? Like,
so he's definitely figured out that someone is a mole, but he doesn't know who it is yet.
It's possible. Yeah. I mean, basically she's just saying, what if he kind of like thinks that?
But also Negan's not stupid too.
Well, no, he's not.
And if I was in his position and I found out there was a mole amongst my people, I'd have a pretty solid theory that it's Dwight.
Why?
Because he's the only one that's waned back and forth frequently. He defected with Sherry and Sherry's sister. Mm-hmm. He came back all willy-nilly, and then Negan started to see him start waning again.
Yeah. And
that's when, Negan, had to kind of assert his authority with Sherry and everything, and all of a sudden Dwight's I am Negan again.
Yeah, right.
That seems way too convenient.
Okay.
So I don't think Negan's that stupid. So I think that he would, if he does know he has a mole, I think his prime suspect would be Dwight.
All right. Well, look, he's a very cautious person. Like you said, he always ends up being 2 steps ahead. He's a very cautious person. He could just psychologically in his mind say, I have a mole, I don't know who he is, and I don't care who he is, I'm going to do this anyway.
Or, we have another option here. If Negan knows he has a mole, and he has suspected it's Dwight, who do you think is giving Rick, Maggie, Ezekiel their intel? Probably Dwight. Because he knows a good chunk of their movements, a good chunk of their strategies, right? And that's why you see on the list on the first 3 episodes, they have like savior on tree post.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him get picked off with a crossbow.
Yeah.
So Dwight's probably writing this information down for them.
Mm-hmm.
So what if Negan is giving Dwight false information, knowing full well that Dwight is going to go back and he's like, Negan is literally using him to his advantage. So if he says to Dwight, or in the proximity of Dwight, hey guys, we got to make sure we get some extra guards on those guns. And then once Dwight leaves, he gives the order to move the guns. So now they go to location A,
mm-hmm.
What I'll call the allies, Rick and the group. They go to the one location looking for the guns. Shocker, they're not there.
Right. And
the guns have now been moved.
Mm-hmm.
It's very possible Dwight's being played to be an idiot. Well, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that Negan is fucking with him.
It's
and using it to his advantage.
It's more because he's gonna. Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, Negan could know that it's Dwight, possibly, give him bogus information to feed to Rick and them. Rick and them feed off the bogus information, and Negan checkmates it because he knows that that's where they're gonna be because Dwight's feeding him the bogus information.
Yeah.
Because
Negan is not stupid.
No,
he is a very intelligent man.
He's a psychopath, but he's not stupid.
Oh, no, absolutely. But he's highly intelligent.
Yeah.
And he knows what he's doing.
Oh boy. This is not going to go over well with somebody. Lucy, we just got followed by another Lucy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is bad.
And she's obsessed with Norman Reedus.
And she's obsessed with Norman Reedus. She lives in Reedusville.
Oh.
Wow. Lucy, I'm sorry, but you're no longer the one and only Beast Mode Lucy anymore. We now have two Lucys.
Sorry to break that to you, Luce.
It's wow. It's harsh. It's a harsh world, Luce. It's a harsh world. Sorry about that. Let me just write to her and say thanks for following real quick.
And I also think that even if Gavin's group had been the ones that moved the guns...
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what Tiff said.
Yeah, but I don't think that Gavin did it without Negan's knowledge. I think that Gavin, while he considers himself to be this separate splinter cell, he has some kind of loyalty to Negan. And I don't think that he has loyalty specifically to Negan. I believe that he just is a man of his word. And that when he commits to something, he commits to something.
Mm-hmm.
So, someone had pointed out maybe he moved him without Negan's knowledge, and I don't think that's the case. I think that he follows orders, and he acts within his purview. And that's why he's allowed to kind of do his own thing. So if he had moved him, I think that Negan knew about it. I don't see him doing shadowy shit against Negan. I just don't. I don't see that.
Well, I mean, look, that's why we talk about it, right? That's why we talk about all this stuff.
That's why I like theories, man.
Yeah. I know, Luce. Don't worry. You're still our one and only first and only Lucy. Now there's
you're our potty mouth Brit, Lucy.
Yeah.
You can't be replaced.
Yeah.
Shut up with the word moist. Oh my god.
You love it.
I hate the word moist.
You love it.
I hate the word moist.
You love it.
Especially when I have people on Twitter tagging me in friggin' gifs of moist and ugh.
Yeah. All right. So, back to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have the epic comic book fight between Jesus and Morgan.
Yep.
Thought it could have been a little bit more.
I liked it, but it didn't have that oomph to it.
Yeah. I thought it could have been. I definitely thought it could be. To me, they made Jesus like Bruce Lee, and made Morgan like a background fighter. You know what I mean? Like
it is weird. This weird role reversal they have going on now.
Mm-hmm.
That Jesus is the voice of reason, and Morgan's kind of like this look.
Jesus is no voice of reason.
No, I'm not saying he is. That's why I went like that. Mm-hmm. Because in he's got this moral compass all of a sudden.
Right.
And Morgan's the one that is losing his shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, even though I think that Morgan is doing everything he should be doing,
right,
and Jesus is at this point becoming a liability. You know?
And it's like, and just like Tara said, in the episode, she said it in two episodes back to back. She said, I'll be the one who talk to Maggie or whatever. I'll tell Maggie what transpired, or I'll tell Rick and you'll be something you have to worry about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell Rick my business and what happened. You're gonna have to be the one to like kind of take that wrath, so to speak. So Jesus is messing. He's playing with fire right now.
Yeah.
Doing what he's doing. He's playing with fire, and I know that there's a lot of people out there saying, oh, it's a moral compass. You got to have some kind of moral compass and stuff like that.
You don't.
With these types of people, you don't need to have a moral compass, because switch the roles, just like I think just like Tara said, or Morgan, switch the roles.
You think they would save your life?
They have us tied up right now, walking down a road?
They'd gun you down.
You're dead weight to them.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
a liability. Look what happened when the walk was rolling down the hill.
And Jared and everybody took off.
Yep.
They ran. And Morgan went, chased them down, shot one of them, and here comes Jesus to save the day. It's like, you're trying to save people who are trying to escape to get back to their people to kill you.
Yep.
And you're saving them.
Yep. What
is having them as prisoners do?
I mean, I tend to think of myself as a very rational and very moral person.
Mm-hmm.
But in that situation, like you said, reverse the roles. They'd gun you down for a can of soup.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it comes down to, my family or, my family, my group surviving, or me killing 3 saviors, guess what I'm doing? I'm team savior, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But if it came down to me or them.
Right. That's how it has to be. But he's got this whole, they're unarmed, they gave up, they surrendered type thing going on.
Yep.
And you can tell that anybody who's been with Rick isn't buying it. You see it. You see it with Tara, you see it with Morgan. You can even see it on the expressions and faces of some of the other people in the background who are there. Like, they show Peter. Peter's not with it. He's like totally not with it. By the way, great scene for Peter.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Taking out a zombie with a nice headshot.
Yep. Peter's been kicking ass this season.
Peter's doing great. Cal's been doing good. James has been getting a lot of good scenes. It's really refreshing to see a lot of these characters that have been in the foreground making progress.
I think we definitely need to reach out to them to get a nice Calwardo podcast going on.
They're down for it.
Let's do it.
They're down for it. So
maybe people go crazy.
Maybe after the mid-season finale, we could do a Calwardo.
That'd be nice. Calwardo.
That's a nice one. Calwardo.
It flows very nicely. You know?
Or would you call it a? No, it would be a Calwardo. Never mind. You couldn't do like a Ed Caldo.
Ed Caldo. Ed Caldo.
That wouldn't work out too well. So what else was I to say? Thanks, Caleb. Appreciate it,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, 21. We got 21 people watching now.
19
likes.
That's not too bad.
If you haven't subscribed yet, click that little subscribe button. If you haven't thumbs up yet, push that thumbs up for us, please. That'd be great. So back to the show. Still talking. If you want to continue with.
I don't have my episodes fucked up here, but the same with Gregory.
Oh, at the gate.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was, again, James freaking killing it. I mean, that was fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish that Maggie would have just pulled out a revolver and just popped one right through Gregory's skull. I like Xander Berkeley. Fantastic dude. I can't stand Gregory, which, if anything, that speaks to Xander's acting ability.
Right.
Because he's a very lovable guy.
Oh, look, there it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get me all riled up. Let's go.
There it is. Oh, and it's gone.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Anyway.
But yeah, that speaks a lot to Xander's acting ability.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a very, very lovable person. and he's able to portray us as, I don't know,
Pical.
Pico.
Well, we can't stop. Peter's name's Eduardo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Come on, Michelle.
Come on, damn.
Put the drink down. Put the drink down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, and Xander is actually, when he tweets and stuff like that, he calls us Beezies. He goes, listen, Beezy. He's like, let me tell you something, Beezy.
Yeah.
And like he fires right at us. He's like, fuck you, Beezy. I didn't take those pancakes.
Well, it's like General Cat calling us Chris and the Guido, and I'm like, he is the Guido.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm as Irish as fuck.
He thought you were Chris.
I know,
and
I keep explaining to him, but he just doesn't get it, or he just doesn't want to get it.
No, I think he gets it now. Now that you were Ryan, and I'm the
How the
Guido.
fuck did we lose a like and then get a thumbs down?
I don't know. I don't care.
Whatever.
We also three other people just started watching, so I don't. Whatever. Yeah, it's probably you, Lucy. You son of a b. But why kill Jeremy? The show is flooded with actors right now.
And the all-out war has been promised to claim a lot of lives.
Yeah, it's
a lot of lives.
And I mean, it's just the beginning, Ash. It's just starting. You know, by the time the war is officially over with Negan and the Saviors, we might have a handful of people that we still know.
I unfortunately fully expect that most of the Saviors are going to be dead by the end of season 8.
Yeah.
I think that, Dwight will still be alive. I think that Negan will be alive. I think Negan will be in the jail cell that Morgan built.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of hoping that Gavin's still alive, but I don't hold out hope for that.
Yeah.
I truly think that a good 90% of the Saviors are going to be dead.
Yeah, and look, we are huge Xander Berkeley fans, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Huge Xander Berkeley fans. Gregory, he does Gregory so good to the comic that's why we hate Gregory.
It's like Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Negan.
Yeah, and we bring him, like, Xander brings Gregory to life the way it should be. And, that's why he's not likable right now. Because in the comic, he was a douche. And in the comic, I'm telling you, you might not want him to die. I know that, he's a fan favorite, but he's gonna die. Yep. He's going to die the way he died in the comic, which is going to be fucking amazing. And, that's just the way it is. But Jeremy dying. We have a funny photo to show you guys that got sent to us by Jeannie and Nick. I'm not sure how many people picked up on it. But I'll try to, it's a little faded, but I'll try to show you guys as good as possible on my phone. So this is the shot of Jeremy. All right. He's dead, shot on the ground, right? All right. So there's Jeremy. Good shot of him.
I agree, Gay. Class actors bring class performances.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 100% true.
And then if you zoom in, like Jeannie did to show us, if you zoom in, he's giving the finger. So
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he's actually giving the finger in the picture. I know the picture's a little blurry because I had to kind of like zoom in on it a little bit.
Sorry, Sharon. If they follow the comics, Shiva will die by the end of the All Out War.
She will be dead in the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know there's a little glare kickback, but in that picture, Jeremy's giving the finger. Really cool. We're gonna ask him about it. That's one of the questions Jeannie and Nick wanted us to ask him. It was about, was that planned? Was that something planned or whatever? What made him think about doing that?
I think Ryan's right. I think that Shiva will probably die taking a bullet for Ezekiel.
Unless they change it.
He didn't say specifically a bullet. I'm saying specifically a bullet.
Oh.
But I think they might try to change it up from the comics a little bit.
Comic book wise, she dies in a pile of zombies.
Yeah.
I mean a pile.
You think they're gonna stick to that?
I don't know.
Comics. I mean,
I'm not sure.
I know that they balance and have a nice balance of sticking to the comics and kind of changing it up. So I don't know.
So anyway, we're gonna text Jeremy right now and see if he's ready for the phone call. So hold on. Let me do this. And we'll sit here and wait for him to text us back.
We are going to be talking to him through Chris's phone and on speaker mode. Our speakers are kind of crapping the bed right now, and we have to get new ones.
The volume's all the way up on this?
Yes.
On this, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm going to hold the phone on speaker as close as I can to the computer. All right, he's ready to go. We're going to call him right now. I don't know how much time he's going to have for us, so I'll try to get through as many questions as possible for you guys, and we'll take it from there. So here we go. Fucking nervous right now. Hello?
Hello.
Jeremy!
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
Awesome.
Driving late at night.
Where are you at right now?
I think I'm just getting into Florida from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Florida Georgia line?
Yeah.
Yeah,
buddy.
you're at the Florida Georgia line. Very nice.
Yeah, isn't that a band or something?
Yeah, yes it is.
It's a country band, yep.
I don't listen to them.
That's all right. We have a nice group of people here that are listening in on right now.
About 25 people.
Yeah, we got a bunch of your fans lined up, excited to hear your voice. So if you want to say what's up to them, go ahead and give them a shout.
Holla. Sorry, you're coming out kind of fuzzy in my car. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I put on my headset, see if that works.
Okay.
I don't know if that's safe or not, but I don't care. Give me 1 second.
Please ask Jeremy how many takes to stop laughing at Ian
Are you
Castleberry.
there?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I can hear you much better.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, we can actually hear you a lot better, too.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start. If you don't mind, we'll start. I don't know how much time you got, so we're gonna. And I know driving, we could lose you here and there. So we're going to start with the questions.
Sweet.
First one, we had a photo sent to us from Jeannie and Nick. All right, when you took the unfortunate bullets and died, which will let you know that we are all very sad to see you go. But we also hope that you have big things on the horizon for yourself. I know you're traveling and hoping that you got, some things lined up that you could probably talk about when we're done. But we had an image sent to us of you laying on the ground. And if you look to your left hand, it's extended out. It kind of looks like you're giving the middle finger.
Probably subconsciously, I probably was.
All right, so that wasn't planned.
No, but I gotta go back and look at that, man. That's cool.
I will send you the photo if you want. I'll text it to you when we're done.
Heck yeah. Probably just got Gimple for killing me, so.
Good, yeah. So it's for Scott. All right, awesome.
Damn, name dropping. All right. Woo.
That's cool. Very cool. All right, so that was definitely unplanned. Just something just happened, I guess.
I guess. Just all natural for me, I guess.
Very nice. Scroll up to the questions so we got them. All right, so one of our followers, her name is Gay Martina. She is out in the UK listening to you right now.
Yeah, she tags me on a bunch of stuff all the time, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, Gay's awesome. She says, please ask Jeremy how many takes to stop laughing at Ian Castleberry.
Oh my God. that guy, for being, the savior and jerk he's supposed to be, was the nicest guy, pretty funny, and when we shot back in season 6, storming the savior compound, he smacked me in the face. Not in the script, by the way. And I kind of gave a little smirk there, which was kind of natural, but we did it like 2 more times. And after the first hit, he was like, "Was that okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, do it." And it worked really well, and he was awesome.
That's great. Some people, we want to know, can you tell us if we will see a zombie Andy?
I can't really say, but I will say this, that if you're kind of on the talking bed in the memoriam section, you can pretty much guarantee you're not going to see that character again. So
okay.
That's a spoiler, I guess it is. So.
Okay. All right. We'll take that with a grain of salt. We'll see how it goes.
I didn't take one to the head, if you noticed.
Yeah, that's. I think that's why a lot of people are asking, because you didn't have a headshot. So we're kind of assuming, well, no headshot, Jeremy might be coming back as a zombie.
Or I could be completely lying to you right now.
Or you,
Oh.
yeah, you know, like I saw the pile of blood, man, and it's, you know, definitely behind your back.
Yeah, it was definitely torso shots.
Sticky as all hell, too. Very sticky stuff in my hair.
What'd they use for that?
I don't know. Really sticky stuff, because I was lying there for like 20 minutes, and my hair was in that puddle. And when I tried to lift my head, like 20 minutes later, like my head stuck to the ground, and it hurt like hell.
Yeah, well, you do have some love. You know, he's got some lovely flowing locks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't have much in the hair department. No, I got to keep it high and tight.
No, it's a little thin.
You know,
a little thinning out. You know.
So.
I thought I was gonna have a bald spot after that.
Nice.
Right in the back.
All right. So Stephanie Morris wants to know, Jeremy, how long beforehand did you know Andy was going to die?
About a week.
Oh,
wow.
Actually, funny enough, I was actually in the shower naked when my phone was ringing, and I grabbed the towel, ran over, and it said Beverly Hills, California, or Burbank, California, and I was kind of up for some roles out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got kind of excited. And when I picked up the phone, I only heard was, Jeremy, Scott Gibble here. And I went, crap.
Shit.
Like, I wanted to, shit. So I wasn't sure if I could swear. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
Shit. And I wanted to hang up the phone, like, immediately. Just act like it never happened, you know?
That's funny. I could, yeah. So hold on. I just want to reconfirm what you just said, because I'm sure as soon as I repeat it, the message board is going to explode. So you started out that conversation by saying you ran from the shower naked, correct?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. All right. So now everyone who's listening will, because I just want to let you know we have like 95% women that tune into us every week.
Well, you should know this too. My window was open, like in my hotel room at the time. So, but I didn't care because I knew I was waiting for a call or something.
Right. Awesome. So he's like,
Whatever.
you know, were you up on the higher floors at least?
Yeah. I think I was on 4 and 3. We're good.
Yeah, you're all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
It was in Peachtree City. There's not a lot out there anyway.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so you're good. You might have had like maybe 1 or 2 like peeping toms. That's okay.
Yep.
So Linda wants to know. Linda's actually in France right now. She's watching us. She says, Jeremy, do you think Morgan is as invincible as he says, as far as him saying I don't die?
I don't know. Like, you know, when the character says I don't die,
Right.
They usually die.
You automatically say, oh, he's going to die. But
Well,
Morgan.
that's kind of like what happened with Ezekiel, where like this week's episode, where he was like, "We lost not a one,"
Right.
and then everybody gets gunned down.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People keep tooting their horns in the zombie apocalypse way too soon. You know?
I'm a very superstitious person. I would never say anything during the zombie apocalypse about how good things are going.
Yeah.
Andy didn't say shit. He still got killed. So I'm just saying.
See, you don't really have to say anything.
Poor guy just opened the wrong door. He should have opened door number 3.
Yeah. Door number 3.
You
Morgan's one of those characters. He's got such a great back and forth. I love that fight with him and Tom, by the way. Him and Jesus duking out in the woods.
Oh.
I thought that was epic awesome.
we were talking about beforehand, before we called you, because we had a little pre-show with everybody talking about that scene, and yeah, I wish like it was almost like you wanted more, like you're like, I want more, you know.
I feel like they edited the crap out of it, like they kept stopping and starting. I wanted it to be like this full on, but it was still pretty badass. So.
Yeah. One of the saviors is watching tonight, CJ Rhodes. CJ says, Jeremy is awesome. I really wish I could have worked with him. CJ, we just found out, actually died last week too.
Rip.
Yep.
He died in episode 2.
Yeah, he died in episode 2, right?
Yep. To the
Yeah.
memorial.
Actually, before we called you, we were talking about that, and we think before the all-out war is over, we think a lot of our friends that we've come to know through doing the podcast and doing the interviews, we're afraid a lot of them are going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've kind of already announced that a lot of people are going to die. So
yeah,
I'm not
true. It's true.
There's a lot of people that need to drop, and that's coming from the comic books too. You know,
Yep.
a lot of people died in the comics.
All right. So next question is from our guy Hercules Handy. His name's Ryan. He says, my question to Jeremy is, what actor/actress is the funniest off screen?
The funniest off screen, not even like joke related, but I think Kari Payton, man, he just left up a room. Like in the best possible way. Everyone's spirits are lifted when he's there. I mean, he's not too far from Ezekiel. He can take charge of the room. I just remember laughing so much. We went hiking today. He's just a riot.
Wait,
and then,
you said you went hiking with him today?
Yeah, it was me and
Oh, man.
Jordan Woods Robinson. There was Carlos Navarro, plays Alvaro.
Yep.
Kari came, myself, one of our makeup artists, Tracy, and one of our, I think now she's the first AD, Britt. She was a sweetheart. We all went hiking that day. Oh, and Carrie Cahill plays Diana. We all went hiking in Georgia. It was so funny. We got lost. And we wound up on the backside of a mountain, and we just hitchhiked along the highway. Not even joking. trying to make it back to the site. But Kari's an absolute, awesome dude. Cooper Andrews plays Jerry.
Yep.
Just as cool as his character.
Yeah.
And among the females, they're all hilarious. But one of my favorites is Alana Masterson. She's hilarious on set. I remember sitting in a car with her and Steph Gillum and Tom and my buddy Mike when we left the sanctuary in season 6, or the Savior Outpost, excuse me. And it was like 4 in the morning. Everyone had it, and Alana's just cracking jokes. Yeah, I'll never forget that. It was so much fun.
Chris has a huge crush on Alana.
Are you fucking serious?
Mhm.
Are you serious?
Man,
Are you? Wow.
She's gorgeous, dude.
Holy shit. Are you serious?
I'm only kidding. Jesus Lord.
Wow. Anyway, can we talk more about Jeremy? Damn, bro.
My show.
Yeah,
Show, bro.
yeah.
Damn. Sorry.
Are you by any chance going to be in New Jersey for the Walker Stalker in December?
Those fucker stalker peeps, I do my best to let them know that, hey, I would love to do that tour. And they're not really responding back to me right now. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we're going to...
Some new convention management. Stacey Williams, she's at Beast Within Production. You can find her on Twitter. She's repping me now. We're going to do our best to get on the Walker Stalker tour. I would love to. I mean, just the fans are just so amazing, and I absolutely love just sitting around all weekend and just chatting with people. It's so great to be part of this phenomenon that is The Walking Dead, and I'm a fan right along with them. So,
well, we're gonna start tweeting your name out there at the con, and get your name flowing more. We'll get everybody.
I think that, but I gotta want to annoy the James Frasers and Leanne Wyatts of the world, but I think the fans definitely have some say in who's brought on those shows. So
Absolutely.
Oh man, I just had a dog and a police officer was flying by me, so I got my earbuds in. I don't know if that's totally illegal, but
No, you're good. If you got earbuds in, you're fine.
he went flying by me. We're good.
All right. All right. Next question is from Ashley Perkins. She is a huge fan of yours. When she found out we were going to have you on the show, I think she took over Twitter.
Yes.
So
Thanks, Ashley. Thank you.
she said she actually tweeted you recently because we sent her a Beast Mode shirt, and she tweeted at you that she was going to be watching you tonight, or listening in tonight. So she says, "Did you cry when you found out your character was a goner?"
Oh God, yeah, I cried for days, just whimpering in the corner. No, I didn't cry, but it was it hit me pretty hard, Ashley. I'm not gonna lie. It's not only a job as an actor, but this show is just something different about any other show I've ever done. And it truly is the people, and people hear that all the time. That the family. Yeah, I wasn't just leaving a character handing. I wasn't just leaving a paycheck that was a job. I was leaving seeing some really good friends that I had made in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
So when they say Walking Dead family, they're absolutely true. It's like
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna miss about it. So that made me on the way home, do a lot of hardcore thinking and
Well, obviously, I mean, you've made friendships for life out of it. You know, do you ever see yourself returning to set just to like, you know, I don't know, stop by, say what's up, see what's going on? Are you allowed to do that kind of thing, or?
I'm sure they wouldn't mind, but I would feel weird. I mean, like...
No, I hear you.
It was like that movie Varsity Blues in that, like, the 90 or, like, 50-year-old guy that shows up to the high school parties wearing his Letterman jacket, you know, that would be me.
Mm.
So it would feel weird. So I don't know if I would do it, but, you know, I am moving to the Atlanta area. I don't know if you got that reference or not, but, yeah, I would definitely feel like 10 years late to the party.
Right, I got you.
It's an amazing experience, it's an amazing show, but in the acting world, we can't look back. You just got to keep going forward. And you know, it's great taking off point, that's for sure. So,
gotcha. Yeah, I just curious. I know sometimes people are, every now and then pop in and out, check it out or whatever. Dude, you totally lost me. You got to go up further.
No, I'm keeping track. Trust me.
No, I'm right here.
Thanks for the question, Ashley. By the way.
Linda wants to know, if you were the leader of Hilltop, would you have let Gregory return to Hilltop?
Yeah, as like the Hilltop bitch, basically. He would have to do like all picking up the chicken poop and cut the weeds and stuff like that. Man, Xander's such a cool dude in real life, but it's amazing how great he is as an actor. That's just a testament. Like if you don't like an actor or like a character on TV, generally it's because they're that great of an actor.
Yeah.
Productions they don't hire jerks. They don't hire mean people. It's like, hey, come work with us for like 4 years because we hate you in real life. No.
Yeah.
He's an amazing dude, but yeah, as his character Gregory, wouldn't have let him in.
You know, it's funny you said that because we had an open discussion about that prior to you coming on tonight. And, you know, Xander is amazing. He's an amazing actor. And you need to take away from that. The reason why we hate Gregory so much is because he's that damn good.
Yeah, he's generally hated like everywhere he goes. People just loathe him. It's terrible.
Yeah. We're going to actually, we're talking to him. We got to hook up with him on the 13th of next week to confirm he's going to be on with us on the 15th. So we're hoping that goes through because that'll be fun to have him on there and beat him up a little bit.
Yeah, well, you tell him I said hi. I remember my first day at Hilltop, and he was standing right next to me, and I just like he had that big old man beard, and I had no idea, but I had just been watching the 24th series. I rewatched it, and he was so great in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I got starstruck for a second there. I didn't know who and what Gregory was or would become, so I probably actually smiled and shook his hand when I should have just flipped him off.
Yeah.
Guy.
You got James flipping him off at the Hilltop, so that's okay. He's doing double duty.
Oh, James Chen, that was such a cool moment.
Yeah.
when he was like, bro, and he like flipped him off over the side. That was so great.
It was awesome.
Good job, James. Good job.
James is a cool dude.
You know what I like about that is like that seems like that's James's personality from when we talked to him.
Yeah.
And it like bled through into Cal.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it was great. It was great.
It's like he's just being himself.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
exactly.
You know? So
yeah, kind of cool. Especially when you go from like the kingdom, like all those guys, how proper they are, and you cut to the Hilltop, and it's like, dude, what's up?
Yeah.
So, dude.
It's like you entered like Skater Valley. So, dude.
So, dude.
All right. So Lucy Papworth, who is coming to us from the UK, she said, "How did you feel about?"
Hello, Lucy.
She wants to know how you feel about the way you died.
I mean, you kind of. I was bittersweet about it, obviously. Like, you want like a hero's death. Go out, whatever. But I remember when I read the script, and I kind of thought Denzel Washington in Training Day. Like when he just gets. They plastered me with like, I want to say like 6 squibs, and they went off. But when I saw it, it actually happened so quick.
Mm-hmm.
It was, it's funny. We shot 3 days shooting that sequence.
Wow.
And so for it to be like 10 seconds, I was a little disappointed in that aspect. But I loved the fact that they gave us all kind of individual little shot at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be too greedy in this show. There's a million characters and a million, different things going on, and everybody gets the limelight for a little bit, especially with the smaller characters, as we proudly say. There's nothing wrong with it. But the shot of my dead corpse of Andy, they were not going to do. In fact, we had wrapped for the day, I think, or towards the end, and then they said, we need to grab one more shot. And they just put the camera on top of me and said, don't move for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was squirming around like an idiot, but I was waiting for someone to call action, and no one did. But yeah, you got that screen grab of just, Andy started at that complex and Andy ended at that complex, and that's the way I look at it. So
yeah,
I'm never gonna be mad at that, because when I first got on the show, I read in the comics that Andy pretty much was non-existent. He was mentioned being killed off by Negan in a rations exchange or something like that.
right.
So when I first heard about that, I thought I was going to be on the show for a day, and that was going to be it. But 3 years later,
Yeah,
three seasons later, I was disappointed to go on in the second episode. But again, I'm not going to hear a complaint from me. Just so honored to be a part of it.
well, I mean, yeah. Right before the show, we were watching one of our favorite scenes of you. It's with the zombie head situation. before you guys go to the satellite station there and try to show that you guys have killed Gregory and here's his head and all that stuff.
I think that's like the funniest scene, honestly.
Every time we watch it, you bust out laughing. I mean, the look on your face after Rick punches the dead head like 3 times, and your line to him after saying like these savior guys are crazy, but they ain't got shit on you kind of thing. That probably one of the best, like because there aren't many scenes that you can like laugh at in that
That
show.
are truly just hysterical, yeah.
Yeah. So
I love Andy Lincoln's look after I say that line.
yeah.
Originally, I was just supposed to stand there, and I asked Nick Otero, and I said, "Can I just turn and walk away?" I feel like that's a walk away line. And he's like, "Let's give it a shot," and we did that. And then Tom Payne and Andy Lincoln kind of give each other a look there, and I really think that made the scene a lot better. Which like I said, there's a lot of characters in this show, and I do tour quite a bit with the conventions. And every once in a while, I'll get who do you play again? And I have a photo of holding the head, and I have a photo with me, Rick, and Tom in that moment. And that's kind of the moments that people remember about Andy the character. So I definitely value those scenes, and I remember just being so thankful for, those interactions with those characters.
Yeah, I look, we loved the scene. I mean, that, like I said, it was one of our favorites. Watching you go into action and the last episode and stuff, you kind of, I don't want to say, like, me personally, I kind of had that feeling like, all right, it's been going real smooth. Everything's been going real well.
We're due for a hiccup.
We're due. Yeah, it's just like you're due, and you see you, I don't know the other actor's name that was with you and Lenny James, but,
Brent. His name is Brent Gentle.
Okay.
Played Freddy, but yeah. They gave us a few cool close-ups in episode 100, and I think that was kind of on purpose because they knew they were going to get rid of us in the next episode.
Oh, all right. I'll have to go back and watch that, pay attention to that. But, it kind of like you're seeing everybody's, little event there with, popping doors and everything going smoothly. And you guys are sitting there and Morgan's like, he's got you guys waiting. And as soon as that door opens, it's just like you got the one shot off and then bum rushed. And
well, if you really look closely, the door opened and then Freddy in the middle, who was kind of panicking, opened fire on the first guy, kind of alerting the guys behind him.
Yeah.
So I guess in theory, I blame Freddy, not Morgan, but don't tell him that if he's listening.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't.
Brett's a good guy.
Oh yeah, it's just. Well, you know what though? You gotta blame somebody.
Yeah.
Scott Gimple. Always Scott Gimple.
All right, so we're gonna blame Scott. All right, it's all Scott's fault.
Damn. So what you're saying is we should tweet Scott Gimple saying we blame him for your death.
Yes.
He'd probably just say, "Yep, that's me."
CJ says, CJ says, how many times did you have to wash your hair afterwards?
Oh God! Oh, you have no idea. on set, they gave us a bunch of rags and shaving cream because that's what gets it all off on your hair and your neck. But I remember getting home to the hotel, I took a shower and looked down, and it was just beet red coming off my face. And then, God, like 3 days later, I'm washing my hair, and it's still in there. So it was in there pretty deep.
All right. Back to Linda in France says, do you think Jesus is right to keep alive?
Keep the Sabres alive.
Yeah, to keep Sabres alive.
I mean, I can honestly say at this point, I don't know anything that's going to happen. So everything I'm saying is my opinion. Like, I don't know anything for a fact, but I don't know. I don't like the way Jesus is operating right now. I like Tara. I'm Team Tara.
There it is.
Like,
Yep.
I would have killed that savior in the outpost without even hesitating.
Yeah, I would have.
100% agree with you.
Yeah, as soon as he would have ended up on the ground after Jesus, was able to deflect the gun and all that stuff and get him on the ground, I would have popped him.
Yeah.
It would have been dead.
God, I think that you always got to have a moral compass in this show, and right now Tom's doing that. But I think we've learned in The Walking Dead what happens when you trust the bad people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Alexandria and the wolves inside Alexandria. You can't trust them. So
I would have did to him
I
what.
really liked when Rick Grimes was giving that guy his word. To come out of the bushes and Daryl just didn't even hesitate and pop him in the head. Like that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Daryl, I mean, what do you think about his kind of do you think his scene with walking into that room when they were searching the house and seeing that cellar with the food on the ground and the handcuffs to the pole and all that stuff, do you think that kind of just flicked a switch for him to say F everybody?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I think even when they found the crib with the child in it, and Andrew Lincoln obviously is thinking something different, but Daryl had to go through that. The whole torturing in season 7. Yeah, that definitely rung some bells, and I think that's why he goes off on the rampage that he does, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, he's even with Morales, Rick tries to say no, and it's just too late.
Yeah.
He right now Daryl is in zero fucks given mode.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to line up.
Someone's going to be in war,
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's war. People are going to die, and you can't have a moral compass like Jesus does right now.
Nope.
So Jeremy is Team Tara. I like it.
Team Tara, yes.
I like it.
Sorry, Tom. I'm going to see Tom tomorrow too.
Are you?
I'm going to Rhode Island Comic Con.
All right, very nice.
So Tom will be there.
Norman
will be there. Rooker's going to be there. John Barthel's going to be there.
Where's
this?
You said Rhode Island?
Yeah, Rhode Island Comic Con. Check it out.
Huh. Want to take a road trip?
Take a trip, man.
Sorry, we're scrolling by all of these comments because once we're scanning through all the comments here, and we just went by the section where we confirmed that you were naked, and there's nothing but comments about women's ovaries exploding and all sorts of stuff. So you made
God bless the internet.
you made ovaries explode, Jeremy, and you didn't even have to do anything.
Right. Well, it's a magic trick, I guess.
You're just good like that.
Where are we at? Where's the next question? Where we got?
Jen.
Can you point it out to me so I don't have to go searching for it?
I did like 12 times. But
all right. Here we go. Jen wants to know: do you wish you could have turned Walker, like meaning in that episode?
At first I was like, hell no, because I've seen the makeup chairs when it fails. Man, I hate going through makeup. But when I was leaving set, I was kind of hoping I would. So.
Oh really?
So, yeah, I kind of wish I had. So.
All right, we can go with that. Just scrolling to the next one. Jeremy is so. Oh, all right. They're just talking about how freaking lovable you are. That's your number one fan, Ashley.
Thanks, Ashley.
There's a bunch of comments here saying that you will always be the part of the Walking Dead family. Don't you worry about that.
I appreciate that. I like when people say that because, it makes it feel more special that, because I look back at like TV shows like Star Trek and stuff like that, and that's something that's lasted over the decades. And, I would hope that, The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead and whatever spin-off they plan to make down the road, it's something that can't change, all the people that are involved, so many people. So it's real humbling to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, look, we from where we started to where we are now, we talk about it almost every week, I feel like, but the people that embrace The Walking Dead and all of you actors on the show and all that stuff, the outpouring of love and everything that comes along with it, we say it all the time. We wouldn't be here. We'd be here doing it, but we'd be here doing it just to talk to ourselves, But it's been embraced, and they've made something out of us that we never thought we'd be. So
looking back a year ago, never.
So they, the Walking Dead family is real, and it ain't going nowhere.
It's thriving.
It ain't going nowhere. All right. So the next one I got for you, Oh, all right. So I know you kind of answered this before, but as far as Maggie's choice to let Gregory into Hilltop, how do you feel about that?
I think she's going to keep an eye on him, and she's not going to give him any sort of space, any distance, and I don't know. I think the Legend of Saviors is going to be going to keep her hands full.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're really going to have to watch Gregory, because he's a slimy little bastard, that one. But I don't know. I think she's going to keep her eye open more so than ever with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can really guess, I guess.
I got you. All right. Linda wants to know, what did you think of the quick return of Morales?
I thought it was kind of cool. And then when Daryl shot him, I thought, well, that was quick.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he would have had more of a maybe take Rick to actual Negan type, thing. But I thought it was really cool. It took me a second, like when I saw that, because I was like, he seems familiar, and I really didn't get it until it was over. And then I read online, Morales is back, and I'm like, who the hell is Morales?
Yeah.
And then when they showed the photo, I was like, oh my god, season 1. So I thought it was really cool.
All right.
But even cooler, I don't know if you guys know this, but in episode 100, when Carl's off, scouting gas cans, and Rick shoots the gun and scares that guy off.
Yeah.
And you see the blonde walker in the back. That's Addie Miller.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I talked to Addie at a con, and she, we were kind of joking with the idea that, they should bring you back, at the end of the series, And her mom didn't say it, but she kind of winked at me, saying that she may be back. She was the first original zombie girl, the teddy bear.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, with the slippers and everything.
I thought I saw that more than I saw Morales, though.
I think it was actually Greg Nicotero that on Instagram posted a side-by-side picture of her in the trailer getting her zombie makeup on from the first episode and the 100th episode.
Oh, wow.
And it was pretty sweet looking.
Easter eggs like that, those are really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff like that I love finding.
Anne Marie Silva says, woohoo, see you there, Jeremy, this weekend in Rhode Island.
Yep, see you there.
Debs. Now, Debs is another follower from the UK. She wants to know, are you still filming So Dark series?
We are. We're a little bit on hold right now. We're getting a new director at the moment, I believe. So Dark was a short series we did on Amazon Prime. We won a couple awards. We got a nice grant to do a third and fourth one. Our director Al Loffer went up to New York, and he's shooting some stuff up there. Not sure if he's going to come back, but Kerry Mileto, our producer, is in the process right now. We actually have a comic book that's released on Amazon Prime called So Dark, which is pretty cool. So everything's kind of in the works. It's something we don't feel like we got to rush just yet. We're going to wait till we have a good script. But definitely want to continue doing that.
Awesome, very nice. Ashley says, since you are now going to be since you're now dead, are you going to spend time being a gamer?
A gamer, like playing video games?
I guess so, yeah.
Man, first of all, I suck at playing video games. I have a Sega Genesis. I still rock that. I have a PS3 in which I play basically one game on it.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. I connect online, and I'm getting pretty good. But no, I really don't like standing still. So sitting in my room playing video games, it's fun for about 30 minutes, and then I just got to move. I got to do something. So I don't see myself becoming much of a gamer, unfortunately.
Gotcha. All right. Stephanie says, Jeremy, any upcoming cool things happening for you that you can talk about?
I mean, I just drove up to Atlanta. I went to London last week, did a con. Went to Seattle, did a con. Landed in Orlando at 2 o'clock in the morning Monday. Got a call from my agent saying I needed to be in Atlanta today, Wednesday, for a callback to a new movie, which, fingers crossed, everybody, start shooting late December. And then I'm going to Rhode Island this weekend. I talked to my con manager. I might be going to New York. I might be coming up your way December 1st. I'm not sure yet. Might be heading to Mexico for a con mid-December. I'm moving to Atlanta end of December before Christmas. I'm finishing up an independent film out in Jacksonville. And then just auditioning, as often as I can. So that's kind of it. I mean, that's my whole life right now.
Well, I mean, you're definitely keeping busy, that's for sure.
Yeah, busy is better than being bored, I would say.
That's true.
That includes driving 14 hours in one day for a 30-minute callback, people.
Yeah, well,
So,
well, we appreciate you giving us some time because we know you're on the run. It's this is just as exciting for us as it is for the people who are watching and listening right now.
Well, I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know we had some. I felt horrible. I think I had to cancel on you guys twice, so I felt horrible.
No, man. Things happen, and we fully are ready to work around that.
Yeah, especially while the season's going on. Like, we don't expect you guys to just be not doing anything besides sitting home watching yourselves on Sundays.
Especially because things change from week to week for you guys.
Yeah. And
so you could commit to something, a month in advance, and a week before something changes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's so true in this business. I got friends I was supposed to see this weekend at the Comic-Con, but they continue to film. So last cancellations all over the place. So it's nice that people like you guys, you guys understand that. So it's really cool.
Absolutely, man.
We lead busy lives with our jobs, so it's 1 week we work one set of hours, next week it's completely different.
Yep. Sometimes you just got a life.
Yeah.
Sharon wants to know, do you think there is a mole, and who do you think it is?
Do I think there's a mole?
Yep.
I guess it depends which side.
I think on Rick's side.
I would think on Rick's side,
like Hilltop, Alexandria.
In Rick's group, there's a mole. Who could it be?
Yeah, someone who's leaking information to Rick about what's going on in Negan's camp, right?
Well, I guess we already know that Dwight's a mole.
Well, Dwight, yeah. Oh, you meant on Negan's side?
Yes.
Oh, on Negan's side. I'm sorry, on Negan's side.
Like someone who's someone who's in Rick's group,
right,
or in the Kingdom or Hilltop, and they're leaking information to Negan.
Oh, okay.
Because the guns were moved at the end of last episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I still think deep down that Eugene's going to get redemption one day. I still think that. Just because, I don't know, I think he's been such a coward. He's got to have a heroic moment someday, somewhere. So I could see him being a mole this whole time. I could see that. Again, I don't know this for sure, so don't go around tweeting.
No.
Crap.
No, we don't do that.
I don't know. A mole, I don't know. I really can't picture anyone other than maybe Gregory now. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
That really wouldn't surprise anybody.
yeah. Well, we all know Gregory's already tried to spill the beans and tell everyone that Hilltop is with the Saviors and all that stuff, and that didn't go too well. So, but he definitely could have.
Yeah, that's a tough question. That's a tough question.
Yeah. Let me see real quick. Let me see how much time you got. You can give us another few minutes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've got about 80 miles to go.
Well, hopefully we can keep cell service for while we're going. All right. So, question for Jeremy: what is your favorite character?
Or who?
Or who? I guess. Yeah. Who is your favorite character?
What, in the show?
Yeah.
Favorite character in the show? Man, it's changed. I think Carol.
Yeah.
I mean, I love her. I love her storyline the most because of what happened in season 1. You know, with her and the ex-husband there. Like, I love where she is now. In last season, when the wolves are going around, and it was Seth and Lenny, they were looking at the wolf, and then Carol came in and just blew his head off and kept going. And I was like, oh shit, she's a badass. But I love like Maggie. I love what she's becoming as a leader. I like Kari Payton. I think King Ezekiel's bad. Jerry. I love fucking Jerry. Jerry's cool. Cooper, man, great job, buddy.
Awesome. Yeah, we've been reaching out to Cooper. We're trying to reel him in.
And big shout out to my boy Jordan Woods Robinson, a fellow Orlando kid. Plays Eric in the show.
Yep.
What an amazing episode he had last episode. Him and Ross were just
very emotional.
That was just tugging at the heartstrings the entire time. So great job to those guys.
We actually have a question that Linda just wanted to ask, what was your reaction when you saw Eric's death? So,
Well, I'm not saying that the actors kind of talk behind the scenes or on set, but I kind of knew what was coming.
Right.
But it's still, like, even knowing as little as I did about it, man, it was awesome. It was better than Kate and Leo in Titanic. So,
and he's another one see. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. When George was walking off in the distance, you could tell he had turned, and Ross's face, man, good job. Like, it broke me right there. So good job.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. When you see him walking away, you see the expression, and on oh my God, on Ross's
Aaron.
face, on Aaron, yeah. Yep. But I was thinking Ross, which is his real name, on Aaron's face, and you're just like, I mean, it's terrible, but I think it leaves an opening for Jesus and Aaron now to form a relationship.
You think so?
Too soon, man. Eric's not even like fully.
No, I didn't mean like tomorrow. You know what I mean? Maybe if they make it
pity hookup.
Yeah, pity hookup.
Time to hook up in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Well, hey, look at Rick and Michelle, man. They haven't wasted any time.
Yeah, I mean they've been scoring left and right.
Yeah. All right. Who is your favorite actor to work with? Would you say that would be Kari?
I liked working with, I think Cutlets, man. I like Cutlets.
Yeah?
So it was kind of an introduction to the set. My first day, I was toe-to-toe with Andrew Lincoln, so I was a little bit nervous. But Cutlets and Norman were they were right behind me the entire time. He's literally right behind me in the scene. So, and then, of course, the next day, like, I hadn't really talked to Michael that much, and Michael Satrazemis was our director, and he was like, Jerry Michael. And I had to climb on top of Michael for a good couple hours choking him on the scene. So I really got to know him a little bit, and I've seen him at a couple cons, and we've talked a lot. So I really enjoyed working with him. So
awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of, we're kind of really excited. We're going to be going to our first con, the one in New Jersey, in December, and he's one of the people that I have to meet. Yeah. So.
He's a good dude.
That's what we've heard. We've heard nothing. You never hear anything bad about anybody.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But
you really don't. Not on this show. I've been asked that quite a few times, and I'm not bullshitting anyone. Ask me about a different show, and I'll tell you all the jerks on that show. Ask me about Vampire Diaries one day. I'll tell you all about it.
Well, look, I hope we can have you back in the future when you have some more time, and we can have your face up here for everyone to look at and
drive all the women crazy,
drive all the ladies crazy, and then we can talk about the new role you landed and whatever you're doing in your you got going on. So,
I hope I get some more projects so we can talk about those too. But yeah,
absolutely. So here's a question from Michelle. She says, or she wants to know, would you want to do Fear the Walking Dead? Would you be able to as a new character?
You said as a new character or as like an Andy crossover?
I'm thinking she says as a new character, would you be able to get on that? Would you want to, like if they presented you the opportunity, would you take the opportunity to be on that show as a new character?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, not that it compares, but I did do Never Back Down 1 and 2 as two different characters. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
All right.
It's not as cool as Fear the Walking Dead and Walking Dead. I would absolutely jump at the opportunity. So.
Well, that's cool. What do you... So, I mean, what do you think of the little brother, Fear the Walking Dead?
I can't really speak too much about it. I only watched the first episode, and I'm not going to lie, I wasn't that into it.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it gets a lot better. I know my dad watched it, so it's great. And everyone I've talked to kind of said it's built up speed, and it's a lot. It's an amazing show, and it did start off slow, so maybe I got to go back and give it a rewatch. But I just remember when someone asked me, like, what would you do in the zombie apocalypse? And I was like, I'd get on a boat, and I'd go to an island. Case closed. And apparently that theory was shot to shit in Fear the Walking Dead. So,
yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, and I mean, that show in general had to take off a lot slower than The Walking Dead because they needed to explain so much more, and I think that's where they lost a lot of people is trying to really get that story rolling,
And I was kind of hoping that first episode, boom, we find out what caused the zombies,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a lot to ask, and that's my expectations were of that, and they weren't met, so that's not why I turned it off by any means, but I was a little frustrated with that.
Yeah. All right, got another one for you from our boy Hercules. He says, do you think Gracie is the little girl holding the stuffed animal in the flash forwards?
That's an in-depth question. So I don't know. I just kind of assumed it was Judith.
Right. I think everybody did until we saw Gracie.
Like the same size. Maybe I didn't pay attention too closely, but
yeah.
Because Judith was seen, right? And with episode 100, maybe? I don't know.
Yep. Yeah.
And
she was seen.
Was she the same size in the flashback, or was she older?
Well, no, she was older.
Yeah.
She was older.
So was there two kids in the flash forward?
Just one.
Just one, yeah.
Oh, just one. I don't know. My head hurts now. I can't think that much. I've been driving for like 12 hours, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That is not fun. I've done from New York to Florida, and that just murders your body.
Yeah, my body hasn't really caught up from London time, so.
Well, yeah, you got a bunch of people who are saying here, come back to the UK. Ashley wants you.
I loved it. I plan to go back next year, so.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go, everybody out in the UK. Jeremy, you'll be back next year.
Hell yeah.
Ashley says, get on the boat, Jeremy, Walker Stalker boat. The Walker Stalker cruise. She...
All you guys need to go out there and you need to tweet Walker Stalker and let them know.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, that's the only way to get on this. Like, people are like, why aren't you doing it? Like, I would do it in a heartbeat. They're just not calling me. So like I said, there's a million characters in this show, and it costs money to fly actors out and put them up. So I get that, people's schedules change, and I get it. But yeah, it's definitely something I would love to do. So just keep bugging them, and maybe one day they'll fold. Or one day I'm just gonna buy a ticket, just show up and walk around.
There you go.
Like dressed as Joan or something like that.
Yeah, go as like a press person. Get like a fake press pass and be like, I'm with the press.
I wonder if I dressed up like Andy, if anyone would even notice. I would just have a broken hand and hold the head the whole time. And see if anyone noticed.
Great cosplay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's like, dude, that's ridiculous. You don't even look like him.
Yeah, exactly. How could you even try to be that dude? I don't know his name.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have a tag on me that, you know what? I'm going to write on the bottom of my boots.
From Toy Story.
Yeah, Andy.
Brilliant, right?
I love it.
Actually, was it Johnny Depp? Yeah, Johnny Depp one year walked around New York Comic Con as Jack Sparrow, and people thought it was just a cosplayer, and then like he did a video on social media. I'm pretty sure it was Johnny Depp that did this, and he took his makeup and everything off, and he was like, "It was fun seeing you guys at New York Comic Con," and people were like, "What?" Yeah.
I know Brian Cranston did at some con with a Walter. What's his character? Walter White, is that his
Yes.
name?
Yep.
Yeah. Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. Yeah.
Like he walked around the con. So.
What a great show that was, huh? Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Good show.
Let me see. Ashley wants to know: Do you like it? Do you like it if people call you Jer?
Sure.
I don't think anyone's ever called me Jared my entire life.
No, they always call you Jeremy.
Just Jeremy or Palko, honest to God. So.
Yeah. See, you have what I would call a football player's last name.
Well, ironically enough, my real last name is Palkowitz.
Oh.
But in football and in sports, my entire life, people called me Palko.
Yeah, he's got that.
When I joined the Screen Actors Guild back in 2008, you have to give them 3 possible names. This is why you'll never have actors with the same name. That's why you get like William H. Macy and like Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to pick 3 names, and my first name was Jeremy Palko, and then it was like Jeremy William Palko, and then the last one was like Jeremy Palkowitz, and first one is what I got. So, my agent at the time was like, that has more of a ring to it than Jeremy Palkowitz, but it was kind of cool going back home to Seattle this past weekend and seeing a bunch of friends from high school and college, and because they all know me as Palkowitz. Right.
So yeah, I mean, you're walking around, and if you get hit with the Palkowitz, you know someone's known you a long time.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Well, actually, it's funny talking about Seattle. So Ashley says, besides the Seahawks, what is your passion?
Yeah, she knows me well. I mean, I'm a diehard Seahawks fan.
They're all right.
I mean, I feel like I'm uncool by saying I don't really have any other ones. I mean, I enjoy playing guitar every once in a while. I wouldn't say it's like a diehard passion, but I have one and I play it all the time. But right now, it's my pure passion is just acting, just everything that involves being around a script and production. That's what drives me right now. So. And I got the full support of my family and my friends, so it's a good time to be passionate about it, and I'm fortunate to say that I love doing it. And when I do get on sets, I'm as happy as can be because I'm doing what I want to do and I'm happy with my job.
Yeah, and look, I mean, from everything I've ever seen that you've ever done, you're a damn good actor. So we want nothing but the best for you.
I appreciate that, guys.
Absolutely.
Gay actually says, Jeremy, if they get any more tickets for Walker Stalker Con London next March, I will buy you one.
All right, I'll be on my way. I'm going to dress up like Andy, and I'm just going to walk around.
I think you should do it, 100%.
It'd be kind of fun, kind of weird at the same time, but Walker Stalker's for the fans. I could care less what the actors think of me, so I'm going to do it.
Fukin? Fukin? What? Fukin.
Ashley
says, how about Jeremy Fukin Palko? I don't know what that. Yeah.
Let's put that on a little license. See how it does.
Yeah, we're gonna start hashtagging Jeremy Fukin Palko.
Right. Thank you.
Everyone's saying pretty much. I mean, Ashley, everybody's saying, we were totally cheering for you and your future success. Take a bow, Palko. I'm just reading some of the things that they're. Wow. Well, I don't know if I should even say what Lucy just wrote, but
no. Lucy's our inappropriate.
Yeah,
fan.
Lucy's are that she's like that one friend where like whenever they say something, you look around to make sure you should be embarrassed or not.
No, she's one of those friends that texts you something and then you look around before you open it.
Yeah, that's
That's awesome, Lucy. I like
you. That's highly accurate.
Yeah. That's how she's. Oh. Okay, I get it now. Foken. It's Ashley's from Florida. She got to have like some kind of weird Floridian accent. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Welcome to Florida, kids.
Now, where'd you grow up? Did you grow up out in Seattle? You said.
Yeah, I was about 22 years in Seattle.
Okay.
And then I came down and I worked for Disney for a while.
Oh.
Worked on the cruise ships and everything, and I just kind of got off the ship and I didn't go back. So a good friend of mine, Paul, let me stay with him until I got my feet set, and I worked at Universal Studios Florida for about 8 years, all the while auditioning, acting, going for anything I could. I was big shout out to Universal Studios Florida, who just had their last Bill and Ted show, which was a show that ran 26 years. I was a part of it for about 8 years. But yeah, Florida for almost a decade now, but I'll be moving up to the Georgia area pretty soon. So a new chapter in my life will begin, but Florida definitely has some, interesting people and some good memories down here.
Yeah, I can't really say that I'm a huge fan of Florida. I mean, I'm
like every third story that like makes the national choir comes from Florida.
It's not even that, man. I am so not a hot weather person.
Oh, dude, I can't wear gray anymore. I really can't because I sweat right through it. It could be 20 degrees out.
Yeah,
but in Florida, I sweat. So.
If it's above 70, I'm like sweating and miserable. So.
Oh yeah, it drops below 80 down here. People have winter jackets on. It's weird.
Yeah. And in the meantime, when it's winter in Florida, I'm walking around hanging out in a tank top. I'm like, hey, what's going on, everybody?
How you doing, eh?
How you doing, eh?
Yeah. Let me see. I just missed something in here somewhere. Debs. Deb said, tell him to look after the bear. I don't know.
Deb, yeah, she gave me this cool little souvenir stuffed animal bear. I think they call it a stuffy up there.
A stuffy.
Stuffy, but it's got like little British like paws and everything. I was telling her, I was gonna get souvenirs and stuff because I've never been over there. So yes, Deb, I still have them. Unpacked and chilling in my house right now.
That's awesome. Well, Debs, don't worry. See, there you go. He's taking care of the bear. Everything's good.
Yeah. And thank you again, Deb.
There you go. Deb just got, Deb, only you, Deb. Only you.
And thank you for staying up. I know now that it's 5 hours ahead, so it's pretty early there. So thanks for staying up.
Yeah, we have some very dedicated followers. They do this every week. Whether we have someone on or not,
whether it's just us rambling for an hour and a half,
they sit there and just kind of like listen to us ramble, or they wait for us to have someone like you on, and it's like 2:00 in the morning, I think, over there right now,
something like that.
Yeah, well, a lot of those guys and girls stay up till 2 to catch up on The Walking Dead over there, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because they get it Monday. We get it. Yeah, they don't.
Sunday, they get it Monday.
They don't get it until Monday.
I'm totally sorry about all the spoiler alerts, which was horrible. Like, I tried not to say anything on social media, but once my character died, it was kind of hard.
Right.
Not quiet, so a lot of the London-based, fan base over there were kind of reading all the spoilers for everything that was happening in the show.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what we try not to do too much spoiling when we tweet, because we do live tweeting.
We'll make very vague statements. We'll be like, "Jesus, what the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
And that we're not going to specifics though.
Yeah, it's true.
Gotcha.
I do have. Let me see. Hercules wants to know, what TV shows have you been on that he can watch, so he can kind of like.
You were on Vampire Diaries, right?
Yeah, Vampire Diaries. We know that one.
I was in Vampire Diaries for an episode or two. I did Burn Notice.
Yep.
Somewhere like end of season 7, I think. Sleepy Hollow, I got mutilated. ABC's The Middle. I was on the Disney episode. Ironically, the TV show Are We There Yet with Terry Crews was on the Disney episode with Anthony Anderson.
Nice.
Guiding Light. I did a soap opera for 4 episodes.
Really?
A lot of people talk about, Guiding Light. So that was one of my first things. So the majority of them.
What? So hold on, real quick. What was a soap opera? Huh?
Yeah, buddy.
What is it like being? See, because my mother watches those things and I can't stand them.
What, soap operas?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom watched General Hospital like religiously,
But
and I'm just like, ugh.
Everyone's like, well, The Walking Dead is like a male soap opera. I'm like, no. The Walking Dead is an everybody TV show.
Yeah.
I can tell you that Walking Dead has nothing to do with a soap opera.
Yeah.
Opera, I remember Guiding Light had been running for 72 years straight, which was like a record or something like that. And then I got on the show, and it ended. And so my mother and my grandmother in Germany were not happy with that because they loved the show. But generally, in a TV show like The Walking Dead, they'll shoot maybe 10 to 15 pages max in a day. Like that's a big shoot schedule.
Yeah, you ain't. Holy shit.
On Guiding Light, I think we shot 40 pages in a day. It's like they don't care. Show up. Open your mouth. Whatever comes out, we'll use it. And I remember we did a take, and we were shooting at Universal Studios on Guiding Light, and a roller coaster went by during a take. And they're like, it's good, it's fine. And I think when it aired, I watched it, but you couldn't tell what anybody was saying. And I was god-awful horrible. Because it was only like one take at a time, and I was nervous as all hell. But you know what? It was cool to be on the show.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's something to put on. It's something to put on the resume, right?
Right at that time, still at this time, just trying to build that resume, trying to get as much, opportunities, experience as I possibly can. But I can say, I feel like I've come a long way since Guiding Light to Walking Dead. So
yeah,
kind of opposite ends of the spectrum in my own personal opinion and career. So
yeah. I mean, you got Bloodline up here too. People are chiming in. Bloodline.
Oh, I forgot about Bloodline. That was such an amazing show to be a part of. Class act all around. I recommend that show to anyone who hasn't seen it. Not because I'm in it, just because of the sheer amazingness of that show. It is dark. It is extremely well acted. Emmy awards all around. The cinematography will make you want to come down to Florida in the Keys, even though it's got like murder and drugs and all this stuff in it. It's such a beautiful setting, and it's a shame that they only went 3 seasons.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to read this question to you that just popped up. So, have you ever, or would you ever, do nudity on a show if you were asked to?
Yeah. I mean, not like some reality television show, but if it's a good scene, and absolutely. I mean, I would want like at least a 30-day heads up. So basically, I wouldn't eat for 30 days. Camera adds 10 pounds type thing.
No, you can't starve yourself like some runway model, bro.
No, yeah. I mean, I think as an actor, that's the biggest thing is you got to be judged, and you gotta put down every wall you have because it's not about looking cool on TV. It's really not. It's about opening yourself up and being vulnerable to whatever character you play.
Yeah.
And I think that just, it welcomes, criticism and comments. And, yeah, it can be uncomfortable as an actor, but it can also be challenging.
Go back up there. Something up there.
And rewarding at the same time as an actor. So I would definitely, because I think it would scare me a lot, but I think you got to do stuff like that if you want to, you want to grow as an actor and get seriously as an actor, and if if it's a good project, why not? So absolutely.
All right, well, there you just made a lot of people really happy. So they'll be waiting for you to get that offer one day.
I will let you know. I will say that I've got a very small part in the upcoming Pitch Perfect 3 movie. I was only on it for a day, but I had to wear spandex, so there you go.
No, actually, Gay, who just said, she was just about to say, she said, Jeremy, I see your character in Pitch Perfect 3 is named Jeremy.
I guess I can't really talk about it too much, but
Right.
yeah, I play Jeremy in the show, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, just a one day gig on it, but it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Well, Jeremy, we're gonna let you go, sir. We've had you on for over an hour driving. I hope we were able to occupy your time while you stare at the endless road in front of you.
I tell you, it's a lonely road, when you drive. But I've done longer roads. One time I had to go to New Orleans and back. That was 14 and a half hours. So, but I definitely appreciate the company, and I really appreciate people tuning in and asking the questions. So it's been nice to have company.
Well, good. Listen, we wish you nothing but the best of luck on the rest of your trip driving. Everyone here is saying thank you so much for your time. Giving us an hour. Thank you for answering all their questions. There's drive safe. Good luck. Happy trails. All that stuff. So let me see. Just want to make sure I got everybody in here. Everybody's just saying thank you, and we thank you for doing this with us, sitting down here. And what we'll do is when we're all done, we will send you the link. We'll put it we either text it to you or we'll put it in the DMs and Twitter for you to have. And then you can have the link if you ever want to listen to it later on, whatever. Check it out. You can share it with your mom, whoever, doesn't matter. And
I gotta remember exactly all the things I said before I could actually do that.
well, I think you were pretty safe. You're good.
You were good.
I think mom would approve of this. It's okay.
Make sure Scott Gimple doesn't find me and sue me or something I said. I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah, we definitely don't want that.
All right.
But we will. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I really appreciate you guys and what you guys do. So thanks for having me on.
Awesome, Jeremy. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, awesome. Everyone, have a great night. We'll see you guys when I see you.
Absolutely. Later.
Later, bro.
Bye.
All right. That was. Listen. My hand.
A little cramped.
My hand is tight, bro. It's tight. It's got it's
tight like a tiger.
It was locked.
Stiff.
I even started shaking at some point. So I was like, no, stop shaking. Stop it. I had to make sure that his voice wasn't shaky and that he was angled. I don't even know where the microphone is on this damn thing, but I held it. Did you see me? How dedicated I was?
You were rock solid.
Rock solid. Oh my God, man.
That's how you know Chris and I are delusional right now.
Oh boy.
It's been a rough week at work. I'm off tomorrow, but somebody's got to work in the morning, so...
Yeah, well, I'm changing that in like a couple weeks. You're Monday through Friday, so fuck yourself. I don't care. I don't care, dude.
I like my Saturday, though.
I don't care.
Okay.
I still have... Gay wants to know if we can keep going. She still has whiskey. Listen, what you're going to do right now is a 3-second chug. All right? So you're going to put that up. You're just going to grab the bottle. You're going to put it up. We're going to count you down 3. And you just got to chug. All right, Gay? I know you're a woman and you sip and everything's proper.
Plus you're British, so it's...
Because you're the queen. You got a spot of tea and such.
Some crumpets.
Yeah. Get a spot of tea. Tea and crumpets.
But you got to say it in Lucy's voice, though.
Can I get a spot of tea and crumpets? Oh, crap.
Oh, we love you, Lucy. We really do.
Oh, Luce.
We really
do. You missed it because you weren't here one week and people were saying all this shit and they were like, and I think what I type, I was like, we just need to hear Lucy say moist in her deep man voice. It was, oh, God. So I want to say thank you to some of our first time watcher listeners. I believe this is the first time Ashley's ever been here. Thank you, Ashley, so much for coming and hanging out. Everybody else, as usual, you guys are here every week. We love you guys. Thank you so much for doing it. Then comment. What?
Before
you wanker. I knew it.
Before we sign off, I don't know if she's still here. I just want to give a shout out to Jeannie and Nick.
Yeah.
Jeannie and Nick got some very good news that Nick's biopsy came back as not cancer. So if you guys follow them on Twitter, make sure you spread the love.
Yep.
And keep them in your thoughts. Oh, there's Jeannie right there. Seriously, you guys, we love hearing your guys' updates and everything like that. So, please stay in contact with us and keep watching the show and everything. And you guys are part of the family,
Yeah, absolutely. We talked to Ashley just as much as Ashley. I see thank you from Ashley. So we talked to Jeannie and about and with Nick daily. We love being in the loop. Love hearing about all his progress, everything like that. So, Jeannie, you guys are a part of our family just as much as anybody else. You guys are kind of like our extended second family.
Absolutely. Everybody that tunes in every single week.
Yeah. We hang out with you guys more than I hang out with everyone here more than except for you. You're the only person I hang out with more than everybody here. Yeah. I literally, this is my family. Sad face. I do a little. Aw.
Okay, we're gonna end the video. This is getting too weird.
Guys, we love you guys. We will be back next week. As of right now, we are on board. What the fuck are you doing?
You can still talk. It's still streaming.
I like seeing myself.
Oh my god. You are so conceited, Jesus Christ.
No, I like being able to know. How do I know what they're looking at a blank page, aren't they?
No. It's still streaming.
Oh.
This is why I do tech. This is why you sit here and look pretty.
Okay. We are on board right now for next week with Xander. So as of right now, Xander Berkeley will be with us next week. We have not heard anything different. We're going to contact him on the 13th to make sure that we are still solidified with Xander, and we will let you guys know. But right now, sticking to it, we will have Xander Berkeley with us next week on the podcast. The following week, we have locked down. We can say it, right? Because we've already locked it down.
As long as you have the date locked down with the person, that's completely fine.
I know it's the Wednesday. I know it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. But we're going to be here with Joshua McKell.
I think it's pronounced Michael.
Michael? Is it Michael or I don't know. I'm going to have to get a verbal on his last name. But it's Jared from Team Gavin. Jared's going to be here from Team Gavin. Joshua Michael or McKell, I don't know. So yeah, he'll be here the 22nd. The following week, we are trying to lock. Actually, let me rewind a little bit because we have Xander. There's a possibility we'll have a double podcast next weekend, a Wednesday and a Thursday. Possibility. Not saying it's happening. We're waiting to hear from the other person to see if that's something they'd want to do. But if that does happen, we'll let you guys know, obviously. I don't want to announce them yet just because we don't have anything solidified. But for the next 2 weeks, we definitely will have, more than definitely, have Xander next Wednesday. The following week, we will have Joshua from Team Gavin. And that's what we got going on so far.
Yeah.
It'll
be an exciting month.
Yeah, very exciting month. Yeah. Real quick, big thank you to Michelle at Whole Lotta Crazy. She hooked us up so lovely between her and Gay. All the people that have helped in the past, Lucy.
Lucy helped us with Seth. That was a huge one.
You guys do more for us than we could ever imagine. And
seriously, it sounds sappy and corny and cheesy, but we wouldn't be here the way we are without you guys.
Yeah.
A lot of our guests we've had were by word of mouth from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And by you guys reaching out to these actors and actresses and authors and novelists and whoever, and by you guys reaching out, that adds a little bit of credibility to us.
Yeah.
And that's enough to get them on there for us.
Yep. And if you can get your asses to New Jersey in December, we'll be there hanging out with Oscar, chilling, whatever.
Come get a Beast Mode shirt.
Come take a selfie with us. Most everybody here got one, bro.
Yeah, but maybe want another color, maybe the other color. You know what I'm saying? They got a red one, maybe want a black one.
All right, maybe we'll go with that. All right. We're good. That's it. Finito. See you guys later. In case you missed it, you can rewatch it Jen, I know you said what about the mole? You'll see it. Just go to like the first 30 minutes and you'll hear all about it. I know you're late to the show. That's it. Love you guys.
For Linda, je suis fini.
Linda, je suis fini.
I am finished.
We are done.
Je suis fini.
Peace out. Blah,
Later,
blah, 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 blah.
Oh, fuck.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it. Look, I could have said something really bad.
That would be on you, bro, Mr. Hot Balls.
They definitely heard that.
I know they